Lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At power forward, P.J. Washington. At the other forward position, Gordon Hayward. At center, Mason Plumlee. At shooting guard, Terry Rozier III. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Clifford. And now, stand up and make some noise for your Miami Heat. Number 16, Caleb Martin. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler Hero. Number 13, Bam Adebayo. Number 22, Jimmy Butler. Your Miami Heat head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror, Doris, what was it like for the guys going from losing teams to contending teams? It's got to be a breath of fresh air.
It has to feel like you have brand new life. When you are playing on a team that has no shot of making the playoffs, it can be a real grind every single day. When you switch to one that's in the mix for a championship, your energy goes up, your enthusiasm goes up, your commitment to working in the details goes up. It must feel like hitting the jackpot.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Good on the second free throw. For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Ball, the pass to Hayward. To the middle. Here's Plumlee over Adebayo. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
To the paint, Washington. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Martin. It doesn't go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Rozier against Hero. Three-pointer. Hayward. Rebound by the Heat. 1:24 left to play here in the first.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler is acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Hero finds Butler. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Now here's Hayward. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Here's Washington. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
That's good from Lowry on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 3 assists in the game. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees. Gets that one to go.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Martin. Good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Lowry against Ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left here in the first quarter. McGowan's no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Cody Martin is out there with Jalen McDaniels. Then it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's McGowan's in at the shooting guard. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Here's Smith, following the score by Miami. The pass to McGowan. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to McGowan's.
From Gabe Vincent.
McDaniels kicks to Martin. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Robinson. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Hornets trail by 6. Got a piece of it. Rozier against Hero. Puts it up. Charlotte no good that time either. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte.
Gordon Hayward.
Plumlee, the pass to Washington. Lowry against Ball, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Hero passes to Butler. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Charlotte ball. Now in the game, Caleb Martin.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. In the corner, it's Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Gordon Hayward, always such an efficient player. If you give him that sweet spot in the deep corner, he's going to knock it down.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, give us your take.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. You can play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. They lead by 1. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Now Rozier, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Shoots from 14. Here's Plumlee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Jimmy Butler.
Back to Ball. Over Lowry, and Plumlee kicks to Washington. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch, they say, by Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Miami. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams comes in for Plumlee, and it's Cody Martin in for Terry Rozier. Pass the ball. Releases. A second chance effort. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that misses badly. Air ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is a tough cover because he can finish with either hand. You better not give up the lane because he'll make you look foolish.
Now, here's Strus. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Martin wide open, he fires, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's Strus. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler. Good work there as it goes. And it's 9 points for Butler.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
Takes it from 10. Dedmon with the block. Outside Butler. Good if it goes. Missed. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hornets lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. Now, here's Rozier. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Ball, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Back to Butler from outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that three-point shot.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's ball. It's good. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Here's Ball. No good there. Well, he go the other way with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. The dish to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Butler, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2, and the shot goes in.
Don't you love that Gordon Hayward demanded the basketball in such a crucial possession? He has really matured.
There's a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you talk about a big-time play. He simply would not be denied on that drive.
Here's Ball. Comes up empty down low.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Hero passes to Martin. Lowry inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Goes back up. Oh, they get it back. Hayward kicks to Washington. Inside, Plumlee, money!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Martin trying to free himself up. Got it!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Timeout called the Heat. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Adebayo. Count it!
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
Feeling it and taking rhythm shots. I feel like all shots that I take are going to go in because I'm so used to taking those shots, man. But for my coaches and my teammates, they got the utmost confidence in me shooting whatever shot because they know it's going to be a good one.
It was very good tonight, Mr. Buckets. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.